Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the RaceKraft Simulations V8 Vet Split 4 broadcast. I am John Van Ree, and with me in the house tonight for the call, we have Mark Dial and Ross Watson. How are we, gentlemen?
Yeah, not bad. Looking forward to the last call.
Yes, last call of season 24. We are getting to the very, very pointy end. Of course, as we all know, this is the non-drop round. So let's have a look at the championship points before we get too excited. And, of course, Mr. Caio Kinzel sitting well and truly in front there by 22 points from Mike Corliff in second, Daniel Schaefer in third, Tommy DeWitt in fourth, Jeff Sanford in fifth, Pete Kelleher in sixth, Ernie Toth in seventh, Robert Baxter, who was chosen going fishing over racing.
Oof.
So that's just lack of commitment. And then, of course, we have the one and only Dave Holly in 9th, O'Loughlin in 10th, Baldock in 11th. Now, that's a travesty. I think everyone at Split 4 need to go home, look in the mirror, and have a good, hard talking to. In 12th, we have Brad Grant, Darren Vermey in 13th, Kevin O'Neill in 14th, Darren Walden in 15th. 16th is Rosie. Jeff Eddy not with us tonight. Something about buying a Ford, I believe, is the reason he's MIA. 18th, Dougie Wright, 19th, Anita Buckland, and 20th is Pete Morris. So definitely plenty happening on the leaderboard there to keep an eye on this evening as we get into proceedings. And then, of course, we are at the one and only Okayama Circuit in Japan. It is a great little circuit. Big Will Wilson, he's been out again, flying his little Cessna 172 around, still working on his PPL. As you can see, it is a beautiful little circuit. It's actually been cut out of the top of a mountain. So That's how precious they are for space and the amount of money that they've spent here. Yeah, but of course, this track also hosted, believe it or not, a couple of Grand Prix under the guise of the Pacific Grand Prix back in the days when they were looking for excuses for 2 races in a certain nationality. It is a great little track, as we said. We start on the start, finish straight, and we head down into the aptly named first corner. So no excuses for not calling that one right tonight, boys. We then head into the famous Williams corner and then down into Moss. And then after Moss, we head into the world famous Atwood curve. It's got the opening apex as you exit up over the hill. Very, very tricky to get the traction right. It is a very technical place. We then head up to the hairpin, another one you can't get wrong. And we run through that one where we happily go where no one else has gone before through there. And then we come out into Revolver. Great name for a corner if you're going to shoot some blanks in. Then we come down into Piper. I don't know who's paid the Piper or whether it's Piper Aircraft. I'm not sure. We go through that corner. Then we head down into Redmond corner where we head up the hill to Hobbs. Through Mike Knight corner. I don't think anyone's going to get knighted there tonight. We then head into the world famous name, the best corner to name, last corner, where we head back down the start finish straight.
Away to Gunther between those 2 corners, though.
There is, what's that, sorry?
I said, don't forget to wave to Gunther on the way through.
That's right. Don't forget about Gunther. Gunther, of course, made a guest appearance last week from Germany. It is about, I was talking to him. There is still talk of a return in season 26. So don't rule him out. He's still around and about, so quite scary where he will be. We then also, this track, as I said, we're doing 68 laps around this place. It is going to be an absolute ball terror of a place to race. And I'm looking forward to this because it's going to be a tough way to finish off a season. With all that said, it's time to probably have a quick look at the grid ski.
Hey, before you put that out there, what's the how many are going through?
Well, we've had a bit of a committee meeting on that. We've had a board meeting, and then that's been ratified in a committee meeting. And we're deciding from split 4 this season, against my advice, to take a top 10 up. So it'll be interesting to see who finishes up into that top 10. And, of course, still subject to change. Management does have the authority to overrule, but we'll see what happens there. And let's have a look at this grid. We have Mr. Caio Kinzel from Weed Race sitting in the pole position, and he is doing absolutely fantastic there. And why have I got that turned on? A few little clicks here. And he's done really well with a 132.15. And he lungs up alongside Infinity Motorsports' Justin Wood. And then we have a WKMP lockout on the second row with Ernie Toth lining up alongside Shane Patterson. I tell you what, he got a good talking to last Thursday night, and he's delivered the goods. Great to see. Anyway, we move on to the next row. We got Tommy DeWitt from WKMP lining up alongside the gold member himself, Jeff Sanford from Player One. And then on the 4th row, Daniel Schaefer from Omen Racing lines up alongside Dave Holly from Player One. On the 5th row, Pete Kelleher from Synergy Sim Racing lining up alongside W2 Motorsports' Bruce Galloway. So we've got some of the big names sitting there in the top. No, I didn't say that for split. Sorry, stop. Bav, we didn't say top 10 for split 3, mate. We're just talking split 4 with that one. We're thinking we've got to elevate people a bit quicker or something. I don't know. Something about race control doesn't want to deal with people. We'll leave it at that. Anyway, anyway, we move on to the 6th row. We have Michael Cole. Don't forget, this is the bloke who was second in the championship from Oceanic Sim Racing. He is all the way back on the 6th row. Hasn't been the biggest of qualifiers this season, but he has his work cut out because Caio is in P1. He wants that championship. He's got a few spots to pass. And then, of course, his competitors just behind him in Toth, DeWitt, Schaefer, Sanford, Kelleher, all in front of him. So it will be interesting to see. Didn't have a good race last race, did Korolev, but we'll see what he does this time. And then, of course, he lines up on the 6th row alongside Craig Rose from Quantum Racing. Great to see Rosie with a sensational qualifying time again. He has been one of the big improvers this season. We then go on to the 7th row. David Leslie lines up alongside Dougie Wright from Old Mates and Sons. And then we go on to the 8th row with Sean Slater from Henry James Racing alongside Darren Freer from W2 Motorsports. And then we go on to the 9th row where we have Wee Racers Kevin O'Neill lining up alongside Timmy Hall from Player One. On the 10th row, we've got Vaughan Robinson representing Southern Cross Racing, and he lines up against David Baldock from Dave 37 WKP Racing. Now we move on to the next 11th spot 11th row where we've got Anthony River from SLS Racing, who lines up alongside Rob Williams from Player One Racing. And then on the 12th row is Ashley Hall from Role Models, but I think I might have that wrong. I think it's actually Player One, and he lines up alongside the one and only Anita Buckland from Old Mates and Sons. Great to see you, Anita, on the 12th row. Over the page, we go to Braden O'Loughlin from Frog Leap Juiced Racing, lining up alongside Philip Marsh on the 13th row. On the 14th row, Sam Muppet from WKMP lines up alongside Tim Vermeer from 1MLT. On the 15th row, we've got Darren Walden from Angry Birds lining up alongside Pete Morris from Fishy Motorsports. And then on the 16th row, we have Phil Whiteman from Team VGA. Bruce McLeod has been our most awesomest race controlist of all season. One of the most funniest men going around. Don't listen to Mike Korolev. Then we move on to Sean Vandermeulen, who has been his one-arm bandit in disguise. I think Sean very, very keen to get back and represent ERT in the main game. And then we have Marty Hughes as well from Pacific Esports as our safety car driver, and Marty going back to the main game as well. So we'll see him back on track next season. And David Logsdale didn't have a time for qualifying. That is the grid, lads.
Certainly isn't.
Let's go, Bulldog.
Excuse me?
Nice to see. Yeah. You want to
This may be my last broadcast.
So it is. It is.
Anyway, it's going to be an interesting one. I'm just going to quickly check.
Light them up.
We will light this up. I think we need to light the wick on it. And we are going to have a few cars to keep an eye on here as well. Just here for the results of the Sheepdog Cup. I did tell you what you got for winning last night, Baldock, and you weren't happy about it. So suck it up, Buttercup. As we move on, let's get this one going. As I said, if you guys had a rip snorter lap for the first lap, I know Pete Morris was one of them. I know I was one of them till we got to Piper. Anyway,
Yield to finish off too. Well done, boys and girls. Sorry.
It is. Anyway, let's jump on Caio. Let's get up the cheat sheet because it is a very full one. And let's get the wick lit on this one and we'll get this thing racing. So just quick check of some buttons. And we should be right to rock and roll. Let's get into it, lads.
Let's go.
So Caio gets a great start this time, much greatly improved after last week. And then we see Ernie Toff with a great little start there into the corner as well. And I've got no sound at all. I don't know why I'm not hearing it. And I'm just going to pause for 1 second. Jump on to Pete Kelleher because that's where we're going when we come back. Going to chuck on a 2-second ad. I knew I forgot to do one bloody thing. And go to that.
Lawson's back in.
Lawson, no good. This ad play out fully and we will go back to the broadcast. I will hit this one. Yeah. So keep an eye. We are running here. It's a bit of a spin there. A few boys in a bit of trouble. Just trying to get out of that one. We'll come back and look at that one a bit later. There's a few lads in that. Going to jump back up to Caio. He's got off to a great start.
1-0 to Brent.
Yeah, we don't need to hear that.
Catch you later, Caio. He's off the split too, that boy.
He is, and now I've lost bloody SDK. See if we can get that back. I think we should be right now.
So apparently Dave's lactose intolerant.
Dave.
Yeah. Well, according to the chat.
Ah. And jump in here, good battle back here. This guy, he's got here already up 7 spots. Walden in front of him up 10 spots. We did say there were some big movers on this first lap. And that's one big pincer move. And that's a front bumper sitting there on the wall. That's always a good look. The width's up 1. Caio, Justin Wood, they're all going to lead out this first lap. And definitely moving through there quite well as we head on to lap 2. Johnny's cooked. Thanks, Bulldog.
Yeah, you were scuffle there.
So,
Stuff on the track there.
so Pato and Schaefer side by side.
I don't know who to root for on this one. I like both of them.
Yeah, and the gold member in the background as well. He's looking pretty racy.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Schaefer up the inside. There you go. Pato's through. Schaefer's through. Gonna go back a little bit. If I can find the name. Dave Leslie's holding ground where he started. He's got Southern Cross Racing's Vaughan Robinson in front of him. Does come down through the hairpin. We'll stay with these two for a second. See, Korolev hasn't moved up much. He's only in 9th. He's only up 2 spots. Slater up 7 though. He's done well. Looking the tight line on the inside. That hasn't worked. He's locked the fronts up and gone around. Is he going to get taken out by someone else? No. Nice. He gets himself out of play. Smart move. Schaefer starting to get up. And going back to Pato now. He's under all sorts of pressure from Sean Slater. Slats up 7 spots in the first 2 laps. Great start from Slats. Could this be a night for Slater?
Whoa.
It's the move done on Pato. Pato's oi! Backs him into the wall. As I said, plenty happening already. Jump on with Schaefer. He's up 2 spots. Got Stanford tucked in behind. He's moving forward. Still a long way. On lap 3:68. Darren Free's up 7 as well. He's back here. He's putting a lot of pressure on Craig Rose. Of course, having a beer with a few of these boys on Friday night up in Brisbane, so I better be careful what I say. Of course, if you are from Brisbane and you haven't reached out to me, let me know. I'll get you into the Discord chat for the Brisbane lads. I think we've got about 6 or 7 of us catching up together at the moment. All are welcome.
Go, Pato, we all been there, but...
And lap 4, there's Timmy Verma. He's had a good start as well. He's up 8 spots.
He's been getting stronger through the season.
He has. He has. Car behind him doesn't look pretty. I think that was a missing front end, I think, with Leslie.
Just a Mustang, wasn't it?
John shout. I did buy you a beer, Tommy. What about you too? Where are we? Laps 10.6. So he's doing quite well here. Of course, caught up with Wilbo, Daniel Schaefer, Tommy, and we also had Matty Mascord and Troy Stone Street from Split 1 along with us as well last Friday night in Newcastle. And a big catch up with Pato up in the mid-north coast as well on the Thursday night. Here we go. He's got that done. He's got that done. He's got that done.
Nice and clean. Well done.
There we are. We're not done yet. Oh. Nice and gets it straight though. Nicely waits too. Good to see the redress. And Pete Kelleher makes the fighting comeback, sneaking through there as well. So he's working his way back up. The front group are pretty much settled. Coraliff pulling away, trying to hunt down Sanford. He's 4 seconds up the road. Sanford's still tucked in behind Schaefer. As we move on to lap 5, let's see how the recovering Paddo's going. He's still going, which is good. We'll come back to him. Robbie Williams.
Is he loving Angels instead, or?
Well, that was the comment last night when he has a little incident around about lap 37. Someone did ask the question. Of course, which in our Discord, the reply was, he is to entertain you.
Just not the first time he said it. Oh.
Bit of a blinky blink, he's gone. And take it right back to Phoenix. No, he's back. They did that in front of me earlier on in the race, later on in the race anyway. Back to our good mate Paddo. Where is he? Coming up the hill. Pulling up alongside Mr. Vermey. Paddo's in the wall, yep. And check out Anita. She's doing well as she's up 9 spots, along with Ashley Hall in front. All of them hunting down Bulldog. The other guys are a little quiet. Speak up, boys.
Speaking of Anita, I hear there may be a women's league potentially in the future.
That's not a bad idea. There's a story going around with a special race, I believe.
Yeah, I put it to my partner and she was interested. I thought she was just going to have to buy her own rig, but, you know.
Be careful what you wish for, Roscoe.
Yeah.
You see you sitting with your stuff, and I can see someone with a SimuCube Pro T120.
Next minute I'm in race control, she's racing.
Yep, and every time you give her a penalty, you'll be sleeping on the couch.
You know it.
Rosie under a bit of pressure from Darren Freer. Leighton Larrikin keeping the pressure on the Quantum Racing car. So we are lap 7. The race is starting to settle. The leaders have got themselves in a situation. Mr. Kinzel, the champion-elect, needs to finish. That's all he's got to do. And he is looking quite stable and safe. Justin Wood sitting behind from Infinity Motorsport. Probably the unlucky story of the season. More outs than ins. You think if he finished a few more races and did the first 2 races in particular where he was away, I think it'd be a different story. Ernie Toff, this is the rookie. He has really stepped up here and racing very well. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. Settling in very well to his new team. Tommy DeWitt and WKMP. Got given orders from the boss before the start of the race. This is just like a clutch putt. So he has definitely teed off well here. It'll be interesting to see what his short game's like to the finish. Daniel Schaefer, he's up 2 spots. He's made the recovery. He knows he's got to get in front of DeWitt and Toff. So he's got the work to do. Sanford. What can I say about Jeffrey? Jeffrey has been Mr. Consistent Mr. Unlucky. He's been the gold member. Nothing like a schmuck and a pancake. He is doing very, very well. Mike Kyle, he's up 4 spots already. Of course, we call him Moses for a reason because he passed the split 4 field all the time. I've got a feeling I'm going to be in trouble on Friday night when I talk to him, but that's all right. He will definitely be a man to keep an eye on here. He's got his work to do, like Schaefer. The cards have not laid out very well. Rosie still in the top 10, up 4 spots, doing very well. Of course, he has that Leighton Larrikin chasing around behind him, but it is on for young and old here. Keep an eye on it. So, and then after these guys, we go back to Vaughan Robinson from Southern Cross Racing. For a Victorian, this bloke drives okay. He's doing very, very well. He has been one of the bigger improvers under the tutelage of Hoffy. So great to see him moving forward. Dougie Wright's up 3 spots in 11th. He's knocking on the door of the top 10. Dougie, another one who's been a big improver this season, starting to get the consistency. Let's see if he can come with the pace. Kevin O'Neill is up 5. He's in 12th. Kevin, he has clutched onto those coattails of Caio and his speed has improved. I don't know what to say.
I'm not saying anything.
And then in 14th, we have Anita sitting in up 10 spots. She is doing really well. Great start for her in this race. Only 9 gone, still a long, long way to go. Robbie Williams, he's been entertaining. And he's up 14 spots. He's our biggest mover. Sorry, he's our second biggest, up 7 spots, sorry. In 15th, he is going really well. This bloke, Pete Morris, he is up 14 spots in 16th. Big shout out to Pete. No, he races with a bung leg and I believe would not be walking today was the comment I got last night from the pain he was in driving last night on with his brake, put on the brake. So yeah, hopefully it wasn't too bad. But rocks up, loves it, has a crack, drives in true fishy motorsport fashion. Ashley Hall in 6th, he from Role Models, he is doing really well as well in 17th, he's done well. Dave Leslie is down 5 in 18th. Pete Kelleher on the recovery path, another one fighting for that battle, try and get into that relegation zone, sorry, promotion zone. Let's see what he can do. Long way to go. Waving the Synergy Sim Racing banner. Stable that has, of course, our championship winner from Split 1, Jordan Ross. Then we move to Braden O'Loughlin from Frog Leap Juice Racing in the 20th. He is doing really well. He's had a great season, shown a lot of pace. Just needs a bit more consistency with results. We move on then to the next guy, Timmy Hall from Player One. Timmy doing very well here. He's down 3 spots, but he's had a fairly consistent season for Beaker. He's doing okay. Shane Patterson. What can I say about Pato? One of the greatest over 60 drivers we've got in our split. Absolute gentleman. Love his company. And of course, calls it how it is, which is what I really love. Timmy Vermey, he said he's been a big improver. The Vermeys have this season. I know they've been working very, very hard with the battle pack of Michael Stewart with his training lads, which is great to see some showing on the paper now, showing on the results. And then we move into 24th, Philip Marsh, PJM Racing. Second oldest gentleman in this league. This guy is over 70, rocks up every week, has a crack, and does a magnificent job. Hats off to Marshy. I hope when I'm his age, I'm still going around doing what he's doing because it is bloody magnificent. We'll skip this bump, but he's missing his bumper bar. Dave Holly, he is sitting in 26th. Dave's another one. This has been a cracking battle here with Dave. We'll come back to this one in a couple of laps. But Dave drives really well. He drives hard. He is improving all of the time. Hence the reason why he's sitting in the top 10 in the championship. And sorry, Dave, I put the bit between the teeth and was going to make you work for this. We move on to the next bloke in 27th, Bruce Galloway. He is down 17 spots, but Bruce, another one who's got a lot of pace, just needs to find the consistency with the RaceKraft in races. God, they're an ugly-looking car without a front. Just needs to get that consistency. Anthony Ribbett, SLS, This bloke races with some of the big names in split 1 and 2. Of course, we're talking the likes of Steve Grumley. No, this guy can drive, and I do believe Luke might be back next season as well. So those boys looking very, very racy. Sean Slater, he's been patted. He's been patted by Pato, so he's trying to fight his way back. But Slats, another one, a great South Australian driver, been around iRacing for a fair while. Rocks up at the last minute due to life. If he's lucky, he'll use qualifying as practice and then races and goes bang. Bloke has pace. Keep an eye on him a bit later. Lap 11. Phil Whiteman racing under the Team VGA colours. Great to see Phil out there. Great to see VGA back in Veteran Gaming Australia, back in Vets. These guys, we thank you for your service. And what these guys do with Team VGA is a magnificent initiative and a great thing for those blokes. We absolutely love them and welcome them in the league. David Logsdale, this bloke is the oldest driver we have in Vets. Mid-70s, or early to mid-70s. I'm probably going to get in trouble here. Early to mid-70s. And, of course, an expat from England. And, of course, when he gets on the radio with his British accent, I think everybody just loves it. He is one of the nicest guys you can race with, and absolutely love it. And of course, Darren Walden, representing Angry Birds Racing. Great to have Darren back on track. Had a couple of things going on in life last year, but he's back with us. Absolutely love the fact he's with us still, and I hope things are still good on the home front, Darren. And keep battling, mate. Didn't we talk about this guy before?
Yeah, he slipped into pit lane.
Of course, the other guys, Marty Hughes, be good to have him back on track as well. Season in the safety car. And the other name, Bruce McLeod. I think he's going to step back into more of a consulting role in race control next season and look after his GT3 V8 supports. So if you want to do some GT3 racing on a Wednesday night, have a look in the announcements channel. And of course, the other guy in race control was Sean Vandermeulen. And definitely, where am I? Definitely keep an eye on Sean, and he will be back racing for ERT. Look at that, that's how you drift it. Except you're not supposed to stop. I'm going to say something here, and if you have a look as we come around the corner, here is Mr. Holly right there. He waited for me. He lost about 3 or 4 spots as well, waiting for me. So I just tipped the hat. Didn't call it in. No, Bruce, you missed one. Didn't call it in. Yeah, showed a lot of respect. I love that. As we move on. So that's a tip through the class of season 24 of Split 4. Absolutely some cracking lads to race with, as we might jump back into the battle with Craigie Rose.
Have you not told Dave Bulldog what happens if WKMP stays at WKMP?
You never talked to me about these guys when we were racing. Of course, for those at home who don't know, the Bulldog Fanry Cup, Bulldogs won it this year, but I had to come up with what the prize will be, and the prize will be next season he'll be running under WKMP. Dave 37 Racing. He's not happy about it, but them's the rules, buddy. Suck it up, buttercup.
I look forward to it. You want to go out there and beat the boss, Dave? That's what you got. That's what you get. So, just saying.
What's this? Don't drink what John left in the cup. Could be sheepdog.
Could be.
Lap 14. So we've still got a little way to go here. We are settling into this race. Race is starting to settle down a bit. Some decent gaps up the front. And of course, some cracking times. Caio with a 1:32.47 already. A 1:33.81 was his last. He is Woods is a little bit quicker with a 1:30. S24, so. These boys having a reasonable drive.
So what we actually fueled to, I can't actually remember.
What was that, sir?
8
yeah,
litres starting
yeah.
fuel.
Yes, yes, well, the Leighton Larrikin is driving very well. Under a bit of pressure here from Vaughan, though.
What are you guys using? Second or third through here?
Worked my way to third by the end of the night.
I did find it did, yeah, I was the same. I found it did save the tyres in the long run.
Yeah, and save fuel, and I think it was a little bit quicker with momentum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go. Bria's having a look.
He's got him.
It's on. It's on. Here we go. Just want to get a sniff of this as well. Oh, thinks about it. One usually brings two. And it does.
Yeah. Well done to everyone involved there.
Dougie Wright hanging at the back of this group as well. Kevin O'Neill not too far behind.
That's a bloody nice green, I'll give him that.
You and your green, I don't know. I swear you're Irish.
Yeah, you would. Unfortunately, I'm Scottish. Wow, fortunately, I'm Scottish. God, I forgot this guy's international, so I'm glad I'm Scottish.
And of course, Mr. Baldock knows Kevin O'Neill can't finish 5 spots in front of him, so we've got to get onto that watch. So Baldock sitting behind there. Screaming out to Billy. Where's Kevin? Where's Kevin?
P12. Oh, well.
They're doing very well. Vaughan up 10 spots in 9th though. Darren Frere up 8 and 8th.
Anita up 10.
Been a cracking start to the night.
Speaking of Anita, I'd like to say thank you to Gary for helping me out with my graphics issues on Tuesday night. Everything seems to be under order, and I'm starting to get some more pace again.
We don't need that. Thanks, Gary. God.
Yeah, there seems to have been an update. I don't know if it's just my system, but halfway through the season, halfway through the season, then everything just went to shit again. But yeah.
Update
Anyway.
Have you one?
Sound check, boys. Too easy.
Got it.
Yep. And he's doing well, Kevin. Looking really good.
As RaceKraft has improved. Sorry, I got my teeth out, but yeah, as RaceKraft has definitely improved.
It has. It's been great to see.
Yeah,
Like the rookie class of 24, I take my hat off to them. They have been some good drivers. Not that Kevin's a rookie, but yeah.
Yeah. Goes back to you come to this league, you want to make a statement, but then
That's exactly right.
yeah, you sort of get pushed around. No, son. And then you learn some racecraft, and you start getting to the front.
Let's have a look at Pete Kelly. He's trying to fight his way back through. It's the pink mobile around the corner. We'll be catching up with Pete on Friday night. Heading north for a couple of days to escape the cold.
What is the temp up north?
20 something.
Be better than down here.
10 something.
Well, it's pissing down from right here at the moment and blowing a gale, so.
Yeah, we just had a massive storm come through here earlier this evening. Craig Rose, he's still ahead there. Darren Freer has drifted into the pits, I think. Where is he? I've lost him. Tommy DeWitt's starting to come under a bit of pressure from Schaefer. So this is where we're starting to get to the pointy end of that championship. Because Schaefer sitting in third, DeWitt was back in fourth. But it's a pressure situation. We put everybody in here. Of course, being a non-drop round.
Yeah. So not even the front of the field, guys, just, you know, that last round where you can't, you know, it's not a drop round, so whatever you get. It's quite pressurizing. Probably not the best way to explain it, but it is.
Well, it's going to be turn up for the books next season, because next season the final round be a 150 sprint. So I've gone from almost an enduro to a dash. So that's going to be interesting to see the reaction with that one as well.
Dash for the cash.
Yep.
Oh, that's going to put some pressure on. Especially if you're wanting to go up. Yeah,
Exactly.
cool. I like that. Oh, we got someone. That Caio?
Evening, guys.
Evening. How are you, Caio?
Good.
Hey, brother.
Man, the Mr. Legend is with us.
So 19 laps in, how are you feeling?
So far, I'm sweating a little bit, looking at my relative to Justin.
He's
I
slowly starting to come at you.
Yeah, I know he raced as well. Like, he has good strategy. So I want to open a gap before we go to pits, and he passed me on strategy.
He just manages to get it through. Just lap 19. Where is our good friend Braden O'Loughlin? He's battling away.
So how have you found the season? I have noticed that your RaceKraft's come on quite a long way.
Yeah, it's definitely learning curve. I feel like I'm learning, but every now and again I still have some tangles.
Yeah, we all do, bro.
But yeah, I try to get each one as a...
Already cut you off, but goddamn.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting for race control.
Well, it's interesting for race control. We left that one to them. These boys trying to get themselves going. Out on the track.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no!
And into the wall again, yep. Let's pick up Justin here. We're just talking about Justin.
Good night not to be in race control right there, I reckon.
Yep. So plenty of smoke there on the track, plenty of dust around. Yeah, fair bit going on. Oi!
Oh, Jesus.
This will have some bearing. What's going on with Justin? So Justin, unlucky again. That front wheel looks about as straight as the stories from Bulldog.
Oh, mate.
That car is in trouble.
Yep. I hope you make it back.
Keep an eye on that one. So yeah, Sorry, Caio, I didn't want to catch off. That's just a bit happening there. So you've enjoyed your first season?
Yeah. This is first in the beginning of the last one, I had lots of hardware issues.
Yeah.
I was getting disconnected every single race until maybe 3 races to go. This one, not so much. So yeah,
You definitely made an impact.
Yeah, it was a good season for me. Practice a lot, so been putting the hours in. I'm not as fast as other guys to learn the track. I feel like I need the whole week.
Yeah. A lot of us feel that way, mate.
Yeah. And it's been a tough season across the board. Like, this is a track we've all raced at quite often, where
Usually those tend to be the hardest for me.
Yeah, but like
I didn't race in any.
Yeah, but like we've had three brand new circuits this season, which just makes it just that whole next level for everybody. But
the Bend was quite nice track. I like that one.
The Bend, yeah.
Yeah.
So of course that incident with Woodsy sees him in the pits at the moment. So Ernie now moves into second. The Wit moves into third. Schaefer into fourth. So championship's starting to shape up a bit. Coraliff has now moved into fifth. So it is all starting to happen. I just want to say a huge thank you to Mike as well. I came out of my pit stops. I pitted early because of that damaged car and just sat behind Mike with his old tyres and just nicely got into a groove and got into a flow. And I think that helped me move up through the field a fair bit later on. So thank you, Mr. Coraliff. There's Pete Keller here putting the pass of the century on.
Yeah, run him out wide, Pete.
So, of course, Anita putting all the pressure on Baldock behind him.
I had this DOD if Anita gets past here.
Tell you what, Anita, it's just like Oz Sprints on Saturday. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. So you're looking forward to going up to Split 3 next season, Caio?
Yeah, looking forward. I'm sure it's going to be a very different race. And certainly, I had a couple of recovery races this season. I'm sure that's not going to happen next season on Split 3.
Split 3?
No comment.
We got that great pub test to go through, yeah?
I had split too, bro.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, I like the races in general, and split to be good. 4, 3, 2, like they'll all be different.
They haven't.
But I think you can have fun on any.
Yeah,
They are all different.
you showed your class when we had you in the over 40s this season. How did you find that series on a Monday night?
Monday is definitely too early in the week for me. I need the practice. So it was interesting. It was actually very nice to drive with the split 1 guys, and they're so fast. So it's interesting for me even to have the replay and be able to watch again how they make the moves.
Yep.
But definitely lots of mistakes. Where's the pit entry kind of thing?
Yep.
But yeah, I enjoyed.
Right, it's good. Good stuff. That is good. And how's Kevin going? How would you rate Kevin's improvement this season?
Kevin, so he started, he wants to be midfield, maybe top 20, and he finished in top 10. So that was a very nice improvement.
Yeah.
He definitely feels faster every race, more consistent. Last race he finished P6. He practiced for like a couple of hours on the day before the race, So that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it seems to be starting to click for him. That's what I've noticed over the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, after racing with him last season, you can notice he's really starting. His racecraft has come on massively this season.
Yeah. And he's using the whole track.
Yeah, yep. It's the white wheels, I tell you, but
No, it's not.
Yeah, I've gone away from the white
Righto. Give me white wheels comments now. What can you say about white wheels now?
Dave, what are you on about? Look at it. It's great.
Oh, Ross. What are you doing to me?
I'm a white wheel fan.
So Schaefer is the first one of the front guys to blink. He is in the lane. So DeWitt has stayed out. Caio, Toth. Korolev, he has stayed out as well. So Schaefer going for the undercut as we see how this plays out as we move into the first round of stops that are coming.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's all getting harder. So, Caio, you got 17 seconds here, mate. So you're looking pretty safe.
Yeah, I stopped sweating at this point.
And I know you got the boys behind you. No, put a line through your name as you're heading into the pits now. But put a line through your name. They weren't talking about you. They weren't worried about you. You weren't even in the conversation.
I just like to point out, Caio's got white wheels too, you know.
Ah, Ross, really? Good to see you.
Well,
He's
here we
got
go.
black wheels.
Is he going to get the point for this one? He is too.
He's
Good
going
man.
to take it, yep. Mr. Toth goes across the line.
On your boy.
And, of course, Korolev, see what he does. He's going to dive for the lane.
Yeah.
So Freya's went again, I believe, out of memory. What does Vaughan do? Vaughan goes again. Masterclass from Hoffy on fuel saving going on there, I think. Rosie's in the lane. Kevin is gone again. Dougie right. And Pete Kelleher in. Bulldog. He's in. Anita in. Robbie Williams. He is.
There's laughing angels instead. Sorry,
I was just going to say, Robbie Williams is going again. The kids are all right. Oh, God. I've just admitted I know too many Robbie Williams songs.
That's right.
Ernie Toth is leading the race. Freya in second at the moment. We're about
I
to see
do
how this
reckon
one rolls
white
out.
wheels on that white car would look fucking fantastic.
No.
No.
So Ernie is in. Freya will be in. I would imagine Freya's off the track, but he will be in when he gets there.
Yeah, right,
Let's see. Caio is about to come around. He's come out in front of DeWitt and Schaefer, which is what we expected with that 17-second gap. So he is at the moment in front, about 8 seconds in front of Tommy.
I went full tank in this stop.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Looking at the 37 seconds, you went full tank. I think Tommy went 70 litres, so he was at 30 seconds. Schaefer was 30 seconds. Sanford 31 seconds. Sean Slater, that was his lap 3 stop. So we'll rule that out. Justin Wood was 35 seconds. So yeah, you definitely went full tanks. Good move when you got a 7-second gap.
If Justin was behind me, I'll probably go 66 liter.
Yep.
But since I had a bigger gap, I thought I'll go full tank this and see what happens next.
Yeah, I went 75 on my first stop, just to land me in a clear spot.
Exactly. White wheels equals legend, apparently. Roscoe?
You know it. You know it.
What was that thing about Tasmania proves South Australians can swim? Is that what you were saying?
Yep.
Yeah, I think someone got caught a little bit too much in the current and ended up in New Zealand.
Yeah, it swept him sideways.
So jump
Apparently-
back on the
Apparently
whip.
it's pretty strong out there.
Yeah, it's supposed
Very
to be.
strong current.
Let's have a look at a good friend, Jeff Sanford. He's sitting in 7th spot at the moment. He's tucked right up behind Ernie. Jeff stopped only for 31 seconds. Ernie was 36 seconds. A bit more fuel taken. Darren Ferrer is
good.
leading the race still. He's still got to stop. Sorry, Bruce. Yes, that is correct.
It is good to see gold member putting it out there this season.
I got it
I know he
wrong.
had a-
Apparently, South Australia's proof the Tasmanians can swim. So I guess the ones that couldn't swim got caught in the current and went to New Zealand. Thank you, Brett. Oh, going to be so much trouble tomorrow. Let's have a look back here. Where are we? Lap 27. Where is our good friend, Mr. Schaefer? Because that is where we need to start looking. So
Quite nice of Pato to realise what was going on. Nah, well, you know, it's a hard thing to do to pull over and let guys through, but
it is. So Caio, as we can tell from your accent, you're not an Australian? Not an Australian local. So we know you're up on the Sunshine Coast of Sunny Coast. How'd you get there?
Yeah, I'm from Brazil, but you're probably not gonna tell that from my accent also. My wife is Russian, and I picked up a little bit of the accent, so it's a bit of a mix. Yeah, it's just been here for 2.5 years. I came to Australia through Sydney, 2 years in Sydney, and then we moved here to the coast.
that's
enjoying
a
so
big
far.
current from Russia, bro.
Sorry, second.
That's a big current from Russia.
Yeah, it's a
To get to
it's a
Australia.
long drive.
It is interesting stuff. So how you find the Sunny Coast? Big change from being in Sydney.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, hell
pretty
of a lot
good,
warmer.
but laid back. The weather is good, so we are enjoying. Grassy sidewalks. It's
Yep.
good.
And it's obviously paying off with your driving as well. Back out to
Good.
a 12-second gap there.
Always nice when it's sunny outside, mate.
Let's jump on with Daniel.
Hey, up 4 into 3rd. Let's go, boy.
And Shafe's working
Is
his
he-
way back through. So this whole rollout of the championship table,
no.
was starting
Sorry.
to take shape.
Sorry,
Wait,
Jeff.
That's on you, Ross.
Yeah. Commentator's skills right there.
Oh, Roscoe, what are you doing to him?
Oh, I feel bad, Neil.
You feel bad.
But the gold member got them. It's hard. I like all these boys.
Roscoe making all the hard calls.
Sorry, mate.
Hey, Roscoe,
We on the lap?
you want to talk this guy up?
Oh, look at those wheels, Sir Dave. That's all I gotta say. We're going for a lap with Dave, aren't we?
Oh, we can if you want. We'll jump in.
Yeah.
We'll go. Hang on. We'll go the roll bar view. Over to you.
Well, I was going to wait till we got to the start.
Oh,
Well,
well,
this last
no,
corner.
come wait till the last corner.
Yeah. Let's get some footage for the sponsors.
That's a big shout out to the pool guys.
He's giving David a bigger head now.
I know. Building up the suspense. You ready? Here we
This will
go.
be, that's what, yeah, this
Here
will
we
be the
go.
best time I'm inside a Mustang, so I don't know how this is going to go.
Let's go the roll bar. Coming into the second last corner. Not
Tip it in
again.
fourth. Back to third. Roll it round. Get on there nice and early, take it wide. Now for it. All the way down to first corner. And that will be the only corner I remember.
It's called first corner, so you're right.
Right there. Back to I dropped it to third. I can't actually see what Sir Dave's in.
He's in third.
Yep, up to fourth. Roll off. Get on that. Yes, good man. Use that ripple. Roll out. Use that other one on the outside for a berm. There's the one. Clip through. Just as the kink hit on the brakes. Back to third. Holding tight. Slowly bring that throttle in. Some people upshift into fourth. I kept in third until I got all the way out here. Up to fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Oh, I can see it now. Just before the honey, bang. Back to third. Oh, Dave goes back to second. Tuck it in tight. Hold. Keep that tight line. Well done. Into third. Over the grass. Good man. That's the one. Keep in third. Touch the ripple. Oop. There we go. Now at the bridge break. Yes. In third. I kept in third with
Second.
another Dave went back second. There we go. Up into fourth, just off the throttle. There we go. Back to third. And that is a lap taught to you by Mr. Stewart.
Well done,
Good
Roscoe.
man.
Yeah, for those people who say Dave doesn't get enough time in sim, that lap,
That was a good lap.
he's got to be putting in time offline somewhere else.
Yeah. How'd you rate that one, Caio?
That was a good lap. Yeah, pretty good lines.
It was crap. Come on, people.
We can follow one of yours if you like.
Hey, you need to come to the commentary a bit more, bro.
Let's have a look at Kyle if he's got a bit of a battle on his hands at the moment. He is battling away with Pete Kelleher tucked up behind him. Oh, thanks, guys. That's all I'm going to hear all weekend. Caio said my lap was good. Surprised he hasn't said that to me already.
Well, that's still be interesting.
This is really interesting. This is...
No, Sean, it's not the white wheels.
That's always the white wheels, mate.
And my teammate there. Make a comment on the white wheels too.
Of course, you know I'm joking at you, Caio. Yes. Anyway, so this is where the battle is at. Dougie, right, just in front of these guys as well. And we have a bit of lap traffic in the mix with Marshy.
Yep. That is well done. Stay the hell out of the way. Again, that is a hard thing to do. That's the last thing you want to do, but... Oh, no.
Pete's through.
Yeah. Out. Went too deep there, Carl, I think.
That's it. Kyle, that's pushing right back.
I know Carl off you. Yeah, I'm going to let him go. Yeah.
Peter's been quite fast the whole season.
He has, hasn't he?
I think he won round 2. Yeah, round 2, maybe. With Atlanta.
I don't think Peter did, yeah. Yeah, Pete's got pace. He's got raw pace. Pete just needs a little bit of luck. That's really where Pete struggles. He sort of gets caught up in a few things here and there that just absolutely just, puts him down the order that little bit.
He's probably not going to hear it, but go to the casino, use all your bad luck there, and then some luck may come in bits. But you do, I hear what you're saying, you do need it at times.
Sanford now starting to come under a little bit of pressure from Schaefer. So Schaefer needs to get a wriggle on it here. he needs to put himself back up with DeWitt and Toth.
So we was shape in the champ.
Schaefer was third in the championship, I believe. I'll double check that for you. Yeah, Schaefer was sitting third. He's only 3 points ahead of DeWitt, so sitting where he's sitting at the moment, we'll be elevating DeWitt up the championship. And then Toff is only 1 point behind Kelleher and 17 points behind Sanford. So Sanford, he's probably sitting safe there at the moment to try and hang on to that top 5 spot. DeWitt, Schaefer and Korolev. There's probably going to be a little bit of shuffle there at the moment where they're all sitting. So Caio's got it stitched up by 17 seconds, but where the chips are going to fall in the casino of Ross Watson, we do not know at the moment.
Oh, you're absolutely pumping them.
And here's the cracker, boys. We're only just coming up to half race distance.
Look at a second stop to go.
Yep.
Guys starting to wear, especially those front ones.
As I said before, like I knew this was going to be a long stint, so I just tucked in behind Korolev and nursed it.
Yeah, this was a race I practiced saving my tires a bit.
Yeah.
After last 2 rounds, like the bend and Misano, very tire heavy. So I practiced trying to go slow.
Yeah, that's the key. You've got to do that. You've got to learn how to look after tyres, got to learn how to manage fuel.
A lot easier when you're out front. Unlike these boys here, Shape's starting to put pressure on Sanford.
Here we go. Pete's going to put a move on Dougie here.
There you got him. Another white wheel pass.
There we go. Darren Freer was surprised we hadn't had a safety car yet.
This is split 4, bro. What are you on about? The cleanest split in the league, isn't it?
Have a look at split 3's lack of safety cars.
No comment.
Could have done with one.
No, in all honesty, they did do a bloody good job. Just some things done.
I'm a bit worried Darren might have just jinxed us anyway.
I did see Travis as a party on track with the V8 last night on practice.
Yes, Travis is learning how to drive the V8 at the moment. Looking for a coach, I believe. I did read somewhere. Of course, if you are running around in split 3, split 4, looking for a coach, now Monday night resident Professor Michael Stewart delivers the goods. Well, we're talking to Stewie, getting involved in his masterclass. I've seen Caio Kinzel in there a couple of times.
Yeah, that's been helping me a lot this season. That's for sure. It's just hearing how he thinks about getting pace out of the track is pretty impressive. Even if I cannot replicate, still very interesting.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. When I was straight, I started getting into it. Admittedly, I don't jump into the Monday night session. I've seen that too. But I do watch the YouTube tutorial, and yeah, it does help out. And I know for a fact there's a couple of split 1 and a couple of split 2 guys that watch it incognito, shall we say?
Yeah.
Sometimes some other split 1 guys drop in and give some advice as well, which is nice.
It's good. It is one of the great things about our league is we look after each other.
Definitely. Thanks to Gary for helping me out with my graphics once again.
And just because you know I like beer, Darren, you're on.
Now, at the moment, Brett, I think we're just looking for a little bit more craft out of this car, so it'd be nice to make this car.
would be.
Like, it only needs to be like where it is now and where the Gen 2 was. It really only needs to be half that distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just enough to
Did anyone-
safely get your nose inside.
Did anyone see SPG's comments on why he left V8 Supercars?
Yep.
Couldn't bring myself to read it.
He just reckons they were a shit car drive.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, that was the story, yeah.
There was
Yeah,
no
but-
excitement in it for him.
I love that one. Longer 16. I would like to put my wife on a coach from Brisbane to Perth and back. Okay.
I know what you're talking about there. I can't even drive down to the dairy with the business in the car.
Here we go. Sean
Whoa.
Slater gets up another spot. He's fighting his way back. After Paddo Gate.
Seriously, how many people does this guy pass
Oh,
in the season?
yeah, Robbie!
Oh, catch it, is he?
Oh, he's hit the
Oh,
wall.
no.
He's hit that pretty hard. Got himself going forward again.
Kind of got me scared that he was gonna bounce out the wall and hit me.
It was pretty close. It was pretty close.
The car looks okay. I don't know.
Car looks okay, and
Guess we'll find out if he pulls in the pits this time.
if I'm honest, that's not what was on the sheet.
we got a bonus one.
I think so. Sorry, Rob. Oh, dearie me. Check on our friend, mate Pete Keller here. He is still harassing Korolev. I would be a bit worried if these two are this close together on Tuesday night. Sorry, on Friday night.
You gonna be the in-betweener?
Might have to be. And Caio's even doing the drive down, so looking forward to meeting you, Caio.
Yeah, looking forward.
That'll be good.
I'll finish work and I'll drive down to meet you guys.
Yes, and we good mix. Plenty of split four boys there as well. So we might just go back. Check on Mr. Williams. He's driving all right. The car is still going in the same direction. He's doing okay. And Mr. Hall's joined us. How are you, Ash?
How are you, Ash?
Yeah, sorry, went in the wrong place.
Ah, you're right. This is right. This is the right place. Nothing wrong about here.
Action's happening.
Yeah, there was a bit of action that night.
It definitely was.
Give us a debrief.
A what? Sorry.
A debrief.
I had a pretty good night, I think. First top 10 for me.
man.
That's all right. Sitting in 16th at the moment, up 7 spots. How have you found your first
Yeah.
season?
Entertaining. Yeah. Called Bruce a few names a couple of times, but yeah,
We all do that.
Just got on with it and
Yeah.
just I put practice together and just kept trying.
Yeah.
That's the one, bro.
That's the
How you
one.
finding the league?
What's that? Sorry.
How are you finding being in the league?
Yeah, it's good. It's got its challenges like steps. Split four's got a range of different types of drivers, so you get your different challenges once you step up. So It's not too bad.
Oh, awesome. You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I did enjoy it. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it's good.
Back next
you know.
season?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, and give it another go.
Awesome. Awesome. I've noticed you are starting to improve, mate. You're doing really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Just upgrading my gear as I go, so it does help.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is that mortgage?
At least the wife lets me, I suppose.
Yeah.
It could be a good thing.
Yeah, it's the old case of
We'll hear you, bro.
balancing the brainy points. Yep. Here we go. Ray Bladen having a look on Pete. Gets it done this time through.
Maybe we need to start a sim rig loan company.
That'd make a cracking business in Aussie, I reckon.
That's right. Yes, it was. You showing the race, Pete, as well. In brackets 150.
Just flex it a little. I'm 50. I'm
No,
50 something now.
It's a big slip from Reg, but we'll take it. We'll move on from this battle. We might go back up to Pete. Still got Coral Lift behind him. Still got Kevin in the battle there. And he's going to go back here. This bloke here starting to work his way back through. Timmy Hall in front of him.
It's a good looking front bumper right there.
It's a great looking front bumper. It's a completely different car than the one I'd started with, put it that way. Kevin O'Neill giving you some advice there in the chat. Ash, it's when you start eyeing off motion rigs, you got to worry.
Yeah. It was good towards the end. I haven't given him a fight. I made a good pass on him, so I was proud of that one.
Not too many battles around at the moment.
Well, it's a bit low in the battling stage because we must be coming up to the second round pit stops.
Yep.
What we got between the seasons? Anything or what's for the next season?
Well, next season kicks off on, I think, the 25th of September. So we've got the long break this time. I know, talking with fellow management, I think we're all ready for a longer break. First things first, everybody needs to be aware of is entries for current season 24 drivers need to be done by the 5th of September. If you don't get that done, you then fall subject to the wait list coming in. And
That's
then
a week today?
A week from today, yep. And then subject to that, if we don't have huge numbers, we will then possibly go back to 3 splits, but that's up to everybody in season 24 to get their stuff together. So round 1 on the 25th will be Phillip Island. That'll be a 200k race. And then round 2 will be a retro round at Bathurst. So 49 laps of the big hill. A week before.
Yeah, we already got our liveries sorted.
Yeah, week before, of course, I think the iRacing Bathurst. We then go to Watkins Glen for 200 around the boot. We go back to Algarve. We haven't been to Algarve for a while. We do the GP circuit for 200k's there. Then we got Detroit for 200k's, possibly in the rain, depends on how bad I feel. We then got, after that, round 6 is 250k's at Sandown. That'll be a cracker. That will be a fight and a half, that one. We then go to Thruxton, where we haven't been before. We then go to Le Mans, Thruxton 150. Le Mans will be a 250, but of course with the long straights there, 250 will go very, very quickly. And then after that, we go to Red Bull for 200k's, and then we finish off with a sprint at Saxon Ring. we'll let everybody know. Oh, Caio, a bit twitchy. We'll let everybody know that either Thruxton or Sachsenring will probably get dropped potentially for Mexico if that comes out.
Oh, yeah.
So there is talk of that happening. So
yeah, a lot of people have been asking trucks to get the quick.
yeah,
I'm not interested in Thruxton. Obviously, I'll race it if we have to. But
so that's what's in between. To start lap 42, how is Justin Wood going? He is sitting there. We'll have a look at him. We haven't looked at the Infinity car for a while. Yeah, so it's an interesting calendar. That's only the draft. We will get that locked in and happening at some stage over the next few weeks. As you can probably gather, I'm getting away from Dodge for a week, so I'll be disconnecting from the world for a little bit. So I have to keep a bit of an eye on stuff when I get back. But of course, we'll be pre-qual. We have some big names coming back into the league, which is always a great thing. And we've got some names that have been around iRacing for a while as well coming in, which is good to see. A quick click of the button here. Just keep an eye on Justin quietly while I click these. And that car is going into the pits. It must mean he comes out. So Tommy DeWitt is under a little bit of pressure from Ernie Toff, I think. And yeah, team on team, but we don't do player one on player one. So Glenn Corbett's coming back. JP Courier. So those who used to run in the RSR or RSA league, whatever it was, I can't remember exactly what it was. JP used to run that league, is coming into vets. Kurt Heath, who raced in the over 40s, he's coming in as well. Pete Kelly, Adam Moore, well-known GT3 races in the Pro Series. Stevie Williams from DPR, so DPR quite well known for good drivers as well. Brian Minogue coming back for SLS. Simon Farrington coming back for Shadow Racing. And that is an interesting one on the list. Luke Grundell coming back for SLS. And then we have another Synergy Sim racer in the name of Dan Ackland. And Brad Dobell is coming back in as well of the status air, and Simon Clapham, who's quite well known in the Split 3, Split 4 ranks. So quite a few names already on that list. I thought Brad was raced this season. Anyway, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's right. So yeah, so Dobell coming back as well. He raced this season, did he?
Yeah, he raced Split 2 with Shadow.
Yeah, what's he doing coming on the wait list?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, no idea either. Anyway, that's all right. He's there. Lap 44. Where is Woodsy? I've probably been distracted and missed all the good stuff. Woodsy, where are you, son? Probably. I've lost him altogether. There he is. No, the car is still going. That's all I need to know at the moment. And it is not going. It is parked in all over the shop. That's where Woodsy is. Righto.
When it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Based on that, there is probably a fair chance I'm going to owe a beer.
John Shep. Is he going to get out of here?
He's stuck. I don't know whether the car was still drivable. He just too scared to get out. So then he kind of got talked into requesting for a tow. Or I think he was just too hard, hands in the air, I'll take it. So either or. Yeah. But if you, if he's, I don't, deep in that wall. Yeah, it could be that as well. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the story is. We'll just definitely work out what's going on there. He was stuck, and of course, you know what that means. That means We are under safety car. Marty Hughes is about to roll out.
So it's a 26-second lead. How did you feel about this one, okay?
All my hard work, man. So yeah, definitely a little bit of pressure, of course. Like every restart, who knows what's gonna happen?
Had you already? I'm assuming you've already taken your second pit.
No,
I've already what?
no. This is the perfect window for everyone's
this
second
is
pit.
the yeah. This is the stuff.
Yeah, this just took the whole pit, the whole strategy game out the window.
Blah.
Yeah, so now for sure I'm gonna fuel to the end, but again, restarts always a bit scary,
Yeah.
especially on a drop round.
Okay.
Rolling one. It's a rolling restart. You've got complete control. It is all you. You
Yeah,
dictate.
until we get to turn one.
Yeah, if you do it right, you get to turn one by yourself every time.
How about you, Ashley? How you feeling?
This time, I think I was set to pit anyway, so it sort of worked out in my favour, sort of thing. I think I was.
We got the 14th at the moment.
Yeah, I gained 2 spots after I went in there, and then I was behind. I knew I was going to get Bullock. Was
that past the century or?
Yes.
I passed him easy.
Just say yes, right?
For the last 2 races.
Did you hear that, Dave? He passed you easy. Have to start calling you the bike bulldog.
Yeah, so no, it's sort of my plans come together, sort of thing, and just have to keep my composure.
It's good when it comes out like that.
And don't make the same mistakes that I did the week before.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
And just take one car at a time.
So what we might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a good break that safety car actually. So sort of got to readjust and cool your head down a bit.
So what we might do is take this opportunity to have a quick look at what happened to Pete Kelleher at the start. Okay, the old Chook raffle rewind. So Pete, a little bit of a slow start. Coralift just trying to part the seas. Freya blocks him, which is a sensational move. Coralift's left a bit staggered there. Tries the outside around Holly, but Kelleher looking all right. Freya beside him, a little bit of a twitch. Freya holds his line and bang. I think it was Freya. No, it might have been Galloway, sorry. And then crunch, Holly in the middle of that. And then unfortunately, Holly got the penalty for that one and he shouldn't have. So Bruce corrected that one after the race. But yeah, that was definitely, and of course, a few other things happening on the inside line there as well. And I'm going to get in trouble for this one. So I'll do this very quietly. Let's have a quick look at Pato's incident as well. This was the lap 2 one.
Copy.
So Pato went a little wide there, and then Slats.
Car 140 to race control.
Pato just clipped in. Slats probably came in a touch
Go ahead,
too
car
early, but
140.
not quite an overlap either. So a
we
little
had
bit
an incident
on Pato,
lap
but yeah.
Turn 2. I wasn't sure
That was what that one looked
was called
like.
in
So a
as part
couple of
that.
incidents early on in the race there. Quick look at. We're under the safety car here.
Welcome back, Peter.
There we go. Galloway saying you got the drive-through for that one. Yep. So plenty been happening in the first stint.
So what have we got? 21 to go. Being the leader of the pack, Caio. What are you thinking?
I'm looking that Ernie was pretty fast the whole week in practice. So just be careful on the restart, and yeah, just keep an eye on him.
I'd be keeping
But-
an eye on WKMP cars.
Fuck
Anytime,
no.
but yeah. Both of them behind you there.
Yeah, I think in the end I needed to be maybe top 10 or something to just to win.
Yeah.
So I just didn't want to crash, basically. Even if someone overtakes me, I just don't want to get a
Just don't want to get caught up in any.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've still got to do some wave arounds here. And Pete, what's going on here? Check my messages.
Private message or?
There you go. So Pete was happy that the safety car came out. He was dying. And then he's happy that I missed him spinning by himself. And yeah, he shuffled himself all the way down the back. So that's all that one was. Yes.
Also
You
with the safety car, it's very hard for me to lap Kevin, so that was unfortunate.
No team on team lap there.
Well, that's going to be interesting. They won't be in the same split next season.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or will they?
Oh,
Well,
you
if Kevin
did.
finished
Kevin was
10th,
P10.
finished 10th, if Kevin's
Cool.
P10, it could be on. Guys, when we do the rankings, we don't count the final round. Like when we race for points for the championship, the final round is a non-drop round, and then when we do the rankings, you can drop the last round. So I've still got to do the final rankings before it's official who's up and down, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got to have a pub test and recovery session and so plenty of work to be done in the off season, but as I said, a little bit of a break over the next week.
I remember you telling me a couple of seasons ago there was a bit of a break. I think it was 3, maybe 4 weeks.
Mhm.
I was like, wow, let's get into it. You're like, yeah, nah, I need a break. Seriously, man, after this season, I need a break.
Yeah, we've to be honest with you, we've had
And I ain't organising anything. I'm just showing up racing.
and for those playing along at home, it's like, you know, next season, end of next season will be the short break because we have the Christmas period.
Yep.
And we want to ensure we get the 2 weeks off at Christmas. So that means we've got to start early and finish late. So that means the next break's only a short one. And so, you know, we have 2 short breaks, 2 long breaks, and we lost one of our short breaks. We lost one of our long breaks because we had that round that we used the makeup race for because of the iRacing thing that went through. So it became a whole shenanigan with that. There we go. Pete Keller saying first pub test will be busy on Friday night. Yeah, so there's that aspect of it going on. So, yeah, so we need to make sure we get a bit of a break for our guys. I know Bruce is extremely busy at the moment. I know Scotty Van Loon has been MIA. He is even more busier. I've reached the stage of burnout with my work. Yeah, there's a lot going on with us blokes running it. I know the DC is absolutely under the pump as well. You know, but in saying that, it takes a village to run this league, so it's not just the management group doing it. You know, there's Stewie, there's Reg. We also have in the background our RC guys. We've got Carl, who does all of our social media, Jamie McKnight. You know, most of these guys are all have a day job and are busy as well. You know, Jamie does the setups. Shut up, Mark. Yeah, so, you know, it takes a lot of guys, not to mention as well that we have, you know, on the other side of the fence, Nate, you've got the likes of AJ doing his split 3 broadcast. You know, Hamish does a split 2 broadcast. They split one broadcast purely professional with the SimSpeed boys. But, you know, it takes time and effort for these people to all do their stuff, get things done, make things happen. Stewie, I don't think I mentioned Stewie, did I, who does all of the, sets all the servers. That can be a fun job as well, particularly when he gets something wrong and everyone complains. There's a few other guys we've got there that help out in the committee. We've got Pete Baxter. Not that I've thrown too much at Pete yet. But Pete, he brings a very level head with plenty of knowledge on running leagues and running
Is he the
race
better
control.
looking one or the faster one?
He's a better looking one.
Hey.
Apparently he's the one that caught more fish.
Oh, there we go. That's because he's better looking. Sorry, Rob.
And then, of course, you know, there's that whole aspect of it. And then, you know, we've sort of got a few other guys getting involved as well with the GT3 stuff running as well, which is sort of Bruce's baby. So, yeah, it's a lot happens in a week with us. We've done, you know, we did this season as well, or this year, sorry, we also did the age championships, which I think was quite a success. A little bit disappointed in the numbers for the over 40s, but no, the rest of them I think were cracking. Just highlights how good we are as a league across everything, in terms of our driver capability and driving standards. Yeah, so it's all kind of starting to fall into place as we get sort of to the back end of stuff. Yeah, this safety car goes away next lap, I think. No, this lap. There it goes, pulling away now.
Okay.
What are you thinking now, Caio?
Right.
Talk us through it.
When you're thinking about going?
So two options. Usually I either try to
you're
time the
gone.
last turn so that I can step on throttle before it's too early for the guy behind, or on the straight close to the line and just try to make them think when do I go and get them off guard. For this race, I think I went just around the last corner.
Yeah.
So this one I got a good run on Ernie, and again just try to be careful of the first turns. But yeah, it went well this time. Again, Ernie has been pretty fast the whole week. I see his practice laps and he was putting the hours in as well, getting faster every race.
He's working hard, Ernie. I know that.
Yeah.
I was a bit confused there, John.
In the background. Hey,
Oh!
Dougie! You can't park there,
Hold on,
Dougie.
hold on.
The other way.
I was always nervous when you see the lights of a car when you're heading up the road.
Yeah. But I'm also counting on Tommy putting some pressure. Tommy's pretty quick as well. So if he puts pressure on Ernie, he'll get distracted.
WKMP, is that going to happen?
No, it wasn't going to happen. Some,
One player one.
let's just say we had the big conductor in Discord last night in Billy Mole, and he was orchestrating everything. It was all team orders. I got Oscared. Like we'll show that later in the race. I got so Oscared it wasn't funny. It was embarrassing. It's like, you know, we're here to race, not to protect teammates.
All right, Tony Stewart, if you want to pass, go down the highway.
We'll get to that a bit later. There's a lot of action still to come here. This race is only now just starting to hot up. Lap 51 at 68. And Schaefer is looking racy on DeWitt. This will be, of course, for those championship points. This is a bit of a battle.
And Schaefer's a hustler too. He
Oh,
can get there.
he can race. Like, we've known that Daniel is a big boat racer. One of the things we found out on Friday night last week, he has spent plenty of time racing on the dirt. He's a sprint car racer as well. So definitely can drive a car, can hustle. If anything in sim racing he falls down is the IT side. Put him behind the wheel, get him into a race, get him driving. He can go for it.
Yeah, you're not alone with the IT thing, mate. I'm not that smart on it myself. But to get away from IT, unfortunately, Jeff Eddie's not racing tonight. But if you are watching this in the showroom tomorrow, your wife said you can buy it with all the condiments.
Yep, take all the accessories you want. You've earned the brownie points. You deserve it.
You're in the store, mate. Buy it all.
And Marty Hughes, big comment. I definitely recommend everyone do a week or two in RC to get a better understanding of the do's and don'ts with RaceKraft. It's a busy place through the race. Interesting comment, Marty, because there is a debate going on at the moment. There's a debate in the moment going on in the halls of power that if you get a race ban, you will be expected to show up and get roll called in race control.
That is not a bad idea.
So in other words, so in other words, if you have a race ban, you can't just take 2 weeks off and go fishing. You need to come sit in race control.
Here's your dummy.
Schaefer with a twitch. That just cost him a spot, I think.
Yeah, it did. Yep. The gold member got through.
Yep. Coralift's on his tail now.
That is a good initiative, I reckon.
Yeah, it's not in writing yet, but it was briefly discussed last night.
Send it.
Hold it there, Shay.
Oh my, Coralift a size 10.
Oh no.
Was a size 10 trying to fit into a size 6 dress.
Oh no.
Kelleher's in trouble. Schaefer's in trouble. Oh, Coralift's in trouble.
Schaefer's gone.
Oh, this is not great. Mike is in trouble. There he is, dropping like a stone. So is Coralift.
Yeah, that was close. That was close.
Look at traffic go by like this. It's so frustrating.
Big moment there. Yep. Slater's in trouble as well, I think. He was just off into the stone. Slater's in the wall. That car is a wreck.
That has bounced a mile.
What has happened there?
I would say brake failure, but we are in a sim, so...
That is an absolute mess of a car. I'd be calling the ambulance. He is in trouble.
Well, you can see where he's gone in and then bounced back to where
There
he
he is. That is a massive accident. I think we'll come back and look at that one in a minute. We'll just keep an eye on whether the safety car is coming out.
Has anyone checked if he's all right in hospital?
I think, yeah, I would be, yeah. Are you out there, Sean? Are you still with us?
Yeah, I haven't seen him on the chat. Maybe he's still in there.
That is massive incident, that one. That is got to be equipment failure for Slater, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's got to be something like that. Let's jump there on, there you go, back to Vaughan. Vaughan has got himself in the 5th. He's up 14 spots. That's a great result for him at the moment.
Let's go, boy.
Let's check that safety car. It is rolling. Safety car
here
is
we
coming
go.
out. I believe Mr. Slater will have the ambulance coming around at the moment. That car is in a very precarious position as well. It is up the end of the straight.
Driver doesn't seem to be moving.
Oh, I think we have some issues here. I think while the safety car's out, I think we might go to the first of the replays I do believe it may have been some equipment failure, but let's just take a look and see what happened.
3, turn 3, please.
So we're on the rewind here.
Copy.
He's coming down the back straightaway, heading to the hairpin. Of course, runs VR. It's gone black.
Oh, Jesus.
The VR went black.
I don't even think Mike could have helped them there.
He has passed out. The car is absolutely wrecked. Let's see if we can get a better view from the gyro cam on the roll bar. So we'll go into that. We'll have a look. He's doing 100, 240, 202. He's slowly braking. He's doing 100. Speed's coming off. Still 170, 160 across the stones. He's airborne here. Hits the gravel again. And into the wall at 120 Ks.
I'm hoping he let go of the steering wheel before he hit that wall.
Definitely need the ambulance for that one. He will not be in a good way. That is massive, massive equipment failure for Sean Slater. And we might just take the opportunity while we're under safety car still to have a quick propaganda at the Coral F incident as well that happened just before it. We'll go to the Chook raffle rewind. The Coral F comes in. Of course, this is all championship related. These two are second and third in the championship. Slight little, gets the move inside. Looking okay here. Got to give a little bit of room. Mike's gone really wide. He's off into the stones. He's found the gravel. He's just clipped Kelly. That is massive. I hope Mike's buying Pete a drink on Friday night because that was a massive hit there. Anyway.
You're gonna need a run. You're gonna need a run RC on that one on Friday night, mate.
Oh yeah. I think Pete. If I was Pete, if I was Pete, I would not buy a lotto ticket.
That definitely was not intentional.
No, it wasn't intentional. That is just Mike trying to give that little bit of room, and of course marbles. And a few other people have mentioned to me that the marbles were definitely in out the wide areas. So he found those marbles, which I think Mike's what Mike's done there, and he's in trouble. So lap 55 of 68. I can cross off a few of those. We missed an incident with Sando as well. So Sando's probably loves me now because I missed it. But I think Sando may find that same spot a bit later. Anyway, we'll work that one out. So definitely a few things happened. Look, Long Beach where the VR went black. This the VSR just disconnected the USB without warning. So, yep.
Unlucky, bro. I hope you let go of the wheel because that would have yanked it.
Yeah, that wasn't pretty. Wasn't great, to say the least. So last lap cars going around. So where the situation sits at the moment is I think we will go green at the end of this lap coming. So Caio comfortably sitting in front, leading the championship, leading the race. Ernie Toth having a big night out. Of course, Ernie sitting back 7th in the championship here. Big chance to gain some points. He is sitting in front of Tommy DeWitt. Tommy DeWitt is battling with Daniel Schaefer, trying to fight for a spot on the podium. That is what the thought process was at that stage. They were battling for 3rd. Vaughan Robinson back in 5th place. He's doing really well. He's up 14. Darren Freer is up 10 in 6th. Kevin O'Neill from We Race, Caio's teammate. He is sitting up 10 in 7th. Ashley Hall in with us tonight here as well, having a cracker, up 15 in 8. Dave Holly up 9, down 1 in 9. Great recovery drive from him. Dave, of course, in the wars, lap 1 in the wars with me at some stage, not too far after that. So great recovery drive from Dave at the moment. Some bloke called Dave Baldock's up 10 in 10. Come on, league. This is embarrassing. Someone's up 16 spots in a recovery drive in 11th. That's a great effort. That's a great effort. Of course, this is where I get Oscared. This is where our race. This is where my engineer comes on and goes, "You're the tail gunner. Look after him." And it's like, I'm the team manager. This is my teammate. It's my team. What are you telling me? This shit's not going on. So, it's like I should have friggin' fenced him, and there would have been no dramas. But anyway, it's not ice sprints on Saturday night. In 12th, we've got Timmy Hall up 6. Timmy Verme is up 15 in 13. Bruce Galloway is in 14th. Pete Morris up 15 and 15. Great drive from Petey. Paddo's recovered himself back to 16th. Nancy River 17. And then Dave Leslie in 18. Jeff Sanford in 19. And we better jump back up the front because that safety car has pulled away.
So what are you thinking now, Caio?
Same as the other one, but I know that I use more tire than most people. And you see me sliding on almost every corner. So the longer the race goes, the more I would like to open the gap, so that when my tires start to give up, I have some gap. But with the safety cars, this advantage goes away. So
that's
it gets harder.
3-hour race, Caio. We need a 3-hour race so that we can catch you.
So Caio, for me, mate, that's green flag, but switch here. For me, mate, I would have gone in the Mike Knight corner. As soon as he said in the lane, I would have gone bang, because you would have got out of those two corners a lot quicker than Ernie and had a gap going down the straight. Not leaving it until after the last corner.
Yeah, maybe that's something I need to learn a little better. Although, probably not gonna need it so much in split 3.
So
I don't know about that, but you're pretty quick.
The other thing too, you got to remember too, Ernie had a spotter sitting in your car, and he knew exactly when you accelerated. Sorry to give it away.
Hey, welcome, Ernie.
Hey, Ernie, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Ernie.
I'm still buzzing after a great night out, and great congratulations to Caio on not only a sensational night, but a sensational season. Well done, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Where's Pete? Pete's in.
That was good fun.
I think Pete might be in the wars again a little bit. I think I may have missed one.
So we've got the shakers and movers. We've got 14 for Robertson,
Yeah,
10 for Freya,
yeah,
10 for O'Neill,
yeah. 15th for Hall. That is a great drive.
15 for Hall. Well done, boy. 15 to be. Oh, we got Timmy Verme up 15. Mr. Van Ray. This guy up 16.
Mate, brakes are on, mate.
Unfortunately, he's running tail gun apparently.
But look, isn't Dave's practically like half a teammate though? I wouldn't let be really.
I don't see no WKP on there. I see some white wheels, but.
Must be a premonition. I had white wheels last week, and I've gone to black this week. What does that say?
Thank you. And it says the team boss was back. And you've earned some brownie points.
Without even knowing it.
Look at this. Getting some pace on him. Got a run on him here.
That would have killed me to have that on my reality.
Here comes. Big move from Timmy Hall in the background. Tim Verme, sorry, on Tim Hall.
Oh, who else is in here?
Oh, Tommy.
Evening all.
So what? How are we? What?
Good, mate.
Just like a clutch putt, Tommy.
Yeah. Looks that way.
So yeah, this was team orders. This was my view. It's not very pretty.
All we need now is for someone else to come and join us.
He won't. He's too scared. Too scared to face the public. Turn this into a kangaroo court.
Shit, I'm a Kiwi. I don't even know what that is. Oh.
Kangaroo court of the public.
Thank you.
Kevin, so he thinks half the field's WKMP. Nah, not quite.
Working on it.
It's getting close.
Timmy working hard here. Timmy.
Now with old mates, would you?
Here we are. Almost there with AJ, Team AJR.
You're there,
And let's see, Timmy having a good hard look here. This is where I've got to go to work, look after Baldock.
I'll do this. Excellent. Oops, missed me break the point.
Of course, there's other battles going on. We might jump up to that. It's the next lap. I'm a lap out anyway. So jump up here. Schaefer starting to put some pressure on you. Tommy, what were you thinking?
Yeah, Daniel just wouldn't go away. So, you know, I was just
A bit like that.
grinding away, trying to hit the apexes and hopefully just chip away at the lead, but it wasn't really working.
Biggest one's to keep Schaefer behind you, mate. Like the guy who had apexes all day long.
Yeah, sure. Like, yeah, we looking at the timings, we were just pretty much spot on every lap. So yeah, the gap just stayed the same.
Yeah.
Gotta say, Tommy, you kept your cool.
Hard thing to do.
Yeah, it was. I think qualifying in front of Daniel and Jeff really helped. Just knowing I didn't have to really pass them, just stay in front. So it helped a lot.
Oh, you really are re-gunning for him.
What's that?
I said, wow, you really are re-gunning for Sir Dave.
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Had the beer.
Over to you, Pato. Look after the boy.
There we go.
That's why I got half the field. WKMP. Next in line.
So Ernie's
Take
cleared
one
out
out,
2
there's
seconds.
another one coming.
There's no one coming. I got a bit of my WKMP on my list. Big shout out to everyone who apologises for everyone about stuff that goes down. No, my heart's with you boys. Appreciate it, love it. I think it just shows the respect we've got amongst each other.
That does. And like,
Yeah, so definitely well respected the way we drive amongst each other. So, Caio, you are looking like a champion here, mate.
yeah, mate, you're gone.
Might go back to
That
that.
was a good race. This one and the first and last, I think, were my best races.
Yep.
Miss Sun was feeling quite fast as well. If it wasn't that tangle with Ernie on the first laps.
Yep.
I was feeling good. Yeah.
There you go, Ernie. You kept him honest.
That was a big call because he certainly had it over us for the championship, and I'm just happy that I've got my first season in the V8 under my belt, and put the hard work in for the next season, and hopefully get accustomed to the big beast of a car.
You're starting to settle into it quite well, I think. So,
Hopefully reward for effort. Certainly, as Caio said, he's seen me on the practice laps, and I've seen him on the practice laps as well, and that makes a big difference. You can't just rock up with an hour's practice and hope to be at the pointy end.
No, you can't. No way. And any of the splits.
Hey, any split, any car, any series.
Yeah.
It's not a natural thing to do what we do on the rigs. I'm doing it in VR. Thankfully, I haven't had any issues running the crystal light, where I hear constantly people having some dropouts and issues. So I'm just, touch wood, I feel very blessed that I haven't had any of those issues. But I'm running a pretty pretty beastie PC, and that I think helps as well.
Oh, Rosie. Oh, that's a hard one in the wall.
Sorry for the cut. Oh, you done pretty well to get the game going.
Big sneak by Rob in there as well. So I don't think that thing's going to go too much further.
It is a Camaro, mate. We might be able to get all the way. More than that.
So here we go, lap 62. This is going to be a tough call. It's just over 5 laps to get home. What does RC do here? We are going to absolutely put the word on here. That is on the straight. So if you've raced here in the wet like we did at SOW a couple of weeks ago, you would not even see that car. So in the dry, we may need to move him off here. So I don't know. There's no gap in the wall. What do you do if you're RC? Mr. McLeod, over to you. Let's see what he's thinking. Marty hasn't moved yet. So surely we're not going to get a late third safety car. As Freya working his way there and keeping an eye on things. So this is a late call here. They're definitely thinking about it. That car is still there. Rosie is still parked up. And definitely going to see what's going on. That safety car still in the lane, so I'm not sure what he's going to do here. He might just clear that one off. As we can see, Darren Freya and Vaughan Robinson having an absolute cracking battle.
There may have been a crane behind the
And it's rolling. It's rolling. We have a late safety car. Oh, okay. I got Ernie, Tommy, and Caio in here. Lads, we'll ask you as well, Ash. Lads, we're going to have a dash for cash to settle the scores here. Thoughts?
At this time, I'm thinking we still have time for sure 3 more safety cars.
Thank goodness for safety cars. It meant that I could catch up to you, Caio.
It's definitely a bit like that. Although I was starting to build a lead on Daniel, so I wasn't really keen on it, but it also brought us all back together, so it made it an interesting finale.
You said that so nicely, unlike what you said last night.
Yeah.
You mean the non-repeatable?
Yeah.
There's a bit going on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a quick run through the field. Caio is P1, P2 is Ernie. Tommy DeWitt is in P3, Daniel Schaefer in P4, so definitely still got to decide the podium. We have bunched them all up again to make this exciting. Darren Freya is up 11 spots in 5th. Vaughan Robinson up 13 in 6th. Ashley Hall up 16 in 7th. Kevin O'Neill is in the top 10 in 8th. That has got Bulldog starting to sweat a few bricks. In 9th, we have Dave Holly. Great recovery from him. Bruce Galloway in 10th. Dave Baldock is up 9 and 11. Needs to stay that gap. Cannot let Kevin get past another car. Can't drop back 1. And he's lost his rear gunner because he looked after him earlier. So Timmy Hall is in 12th. Pato is all the way back to 13th. That is a great redrive after absolutely slaughtering Slater. Pete Morris is up 16 in 14th. Timmy Verme is up 13 in 15th. So still going some good results. Anthony Rivett is up 5 in 16th. Mike Korolev, the man who's P2 in the championship. He is all the way back in 17th. I think you could probably put a fork in P2. So now we start talking to Witt and Schaefer for the podium places. The battle is getting exciting. In 18th, it is up 6 spots for Anita Buckland. Dougie Wright is in 19th, and Robbie Williams is still here. Still entertaining us in P20. And Brucey has done the 1 lap safety car. This is absolutely sensational. I love it.
Where you going now? Where you going, Caio?
I did it at Bathurst in the Pro Series co-driver race last year. It absolutely throws everybody out. Where you going to go, Caio?
Well, at this point, I'm thinking I'm going to go as soon as Billy tells them that I'm...
Yep.
Same strategy.
Same strategy. Yep.
Around
Round the bend.
around the bend when I think Ernie is gonna be at the entry,
Yep.
so he cannot just throttle as quick as I can.
We are
But
racing.
you can tell Billy's doing a better job at every restart. So this one was tight. Ernie did a good job, like keeping him restarting with me. So,
Yeah, he has definitely done a great job. Ernie has stayed with you this time.
Just doing as I was told.
Tommy DeWitt has gone with him as well. Of course, Daniel Schaefer is still there as well. Freya, he's up 11 in fifth. That is a great drive from him.
He's hoping to knock a WKMP off the podium by look at this.
He hangs around enough. Not player one. We don't have WKMP on WKMP too often.
Yeah, no. There's two rules there.
We had a big discussion about that after Baldock entered Tommy at Magna Cora a couple of seasons back.
Yeah, haven't forgotten that one. Keep reminding him every year so often.
Oh!
O'Neill. Where's Kevy? Where is Kevy? Kevy, well, it might have been that Twitch, I think. Oh, no, it's still going. Keep an eye on Kevy.
How you feeling with Kevy behind you there, Ashley?
I don't want to pass him. I don't want him to pass me because he was really hard to pass.
Bit of a touch. Kevy's gone around.
And then I seen that and I'm going, yeah, sweet.
Oh, fuck me, sorry.
Yeah, but I felt sorry for him because he had a good race. Yeah.
I've done it again, I'm sorry, bro.
Kevin was having a good race too.
He was. He
should
was.
have asked for that though.
Let's just say David Baldock lit a cigarette at that stage. And I think Pete Kelleher might have got involved with Kevin there as well. I might have just missed that little bit. So Pete back in 24th. So a little bit still happening down the back there. Getting to the end, lap 66, 3 to go. Mike Korolev trying to make some moves as well. Putting some moves on Rivet. So still fighting out for the way the chips are going to lie. We're going to go back up to Schaefer DeWitt though, because this is where the battle is with Korolev so far back. This is where the battle is for second and third in the championship, I think.
Yeah, the first three have gapped out a little bit. Like DeWitt's gapped Schaefer by a little bit, so.
Well, I think Tommy just knew that the battle was with Schaefer. Didn't need to worry about Caio, didn't need to worry about Ernie. Just needed to stay in front of Schaefer.
Well, I'm assuming Ernie had priority, so just making sure he's covering Schaefer by the sound of it.
Pretty much, yeah. Daniel was a lot quicker than me in the second half of the lap, so
just put it on point.
Really, just trying to stay in front of him however I could.
Hit the apexes. He can't get past.
The only team orders were head down and keep going as fast as you can.
Oh, is that Goldmember? Hey, what's up with Goldmember?
Goldmember? I think he might have found the wall as well. I might have just missed it.
Yeah, just seen him coming up. Sorry, Jeff. Just seen him coming up the pits.
Yeah, he hit the wall a little bit earlier on, so he's had a shocker of a night.
So you got one eye. Well, you got one eye on the rear view mirror and one eye in front.
Pretty much, yeah. Probably both eyes on the rear view mirror. Just
I've been there with Schaefer behind me.
Korolev is coming. Can he get himself another spot? There's some hard racing still through the field all the way up and down.
Ooh.
Mike having a bit of a look. He's looking, having a look. A little bit of a twitch. This is a gap. Can he take it? No. Comes back the other side. This might go here. What does he do? Stays balanced. This time Mike has a look. Oh, too much pressure. It pays off, but it looks like we're going to have the fish. Morris is going to sneak through. Petey. Pete Morris sneaks through on Korolev. As we start the final lap, Caio leads it out for the final time. His final race in split 4. Been a great drive. Ernie with another great drive. DeWitt and here we go. This battle is getting exciting.
Schaefer ain't going to let it up.
No, he got very close here. Yeah, it was a good battle.
Just tap it, Tommy. Just tap it.
Billy's in my ear saying, you get some drive out of that corner, and I just couldn't.
Got defensive.
You defended all right. Defending well. I did hear Billy telling you to defend as well, so. Good drive out of that one, though. That's all right.
Oh. That was
big twitch. Oh!
I felt bad for Daniel there.
Then it gets it around. And it all goes a bit pear-shaped here. I'm going to go back here, though. We're not going to watch that unfold. It is all about this bloke.
Well done,
That was my saver.
Congrats.
And this bloke here has done a magnificent job. He is going to come across the line as our season 24 split 4 champion. Congratulations, Caio Kinzel. You have won the chook raffle.
Thanks, guys.
And then
great season.
in P2, we've got Ernie Toth. Tommy DeWitt comes home in 3rd. Vaughan Robinson up 15 in 4th. That is a great drive from Vaughan. He would be pretty chuffed. Ooh, Darren Freer. Got him, sorry. That was a bit of a correction. Freer was home in 4th. Up 12. Vaughan up 14 into 5th. Ashley Hall, I believe. I don't know what's going on here. It's jumping around. Ashley Hall is up into 17th. Up 17 spots into 6th, which I think is a sensational drive.
Yeah.
And still a few people bouncing around. I think Dave Holly will be in 7th. Tim Hall will be 8th. 9th will be Mike Korolev. It corrects itself. Just pause it where it is. Mike Korolev will be home in 11th. Pato in 10th. Anita Buckland in 12th. Dave Baldock is home in 8th. Okay, I'm going to say this. Split 4, take a bloody hard look at yourself in the off-season and ask yourselves, how the hell do we let Dave Baldock finish 8th? That is a travesty. Anyway,
I agree.
I think we need to go to the next extreme here before we start thanking people and talking with people. Let's do ourselves a big favour with the drive of the day. I think I've got a favourite looking at that list based on where people start at the start of the season.
I've got 2, but one is more in front of the other.
Yeah, who are your 2?
Obviously, Caio winning the entire thing, but Ashley, mate, like up 17. Come on.
That's kind of where I was going. Oh, yeah, I think that is an absolute cracker of a decision, boys. Everyone's happy with that one. We will go with that. Not even gonna put it out to the punters tonight. So I reckon that is an absolute
great drive, bro.
Winner. That is awesome, Hallett. That is awesome, Ashley. That is definitely well deserved, mate. You've had a cracker of a drive, best of the season. Save the best for last, and well deserved, mate. That is a cracker. So Ashley Hall is our round 10 drive of the day. I'll just hold this for 2 more seconds because we get the great pick. And
didn't you actually join Split 3 last week?
Not by accident.
Yeah.
I did a lap and gone, they've changed their paint jobs. Oh, who's this guy? Oh, I just wait, look at that. Oh, I don't know those names, so I better get out of here.
I think Bruce Galloway did the same thing.
So you didn't do didn't do a few laps in the race?
No, just practice.
Oh wow.
Sorry, Darren.
I think I've got a few pointers.
Anyway, let's have a quick look at the championship, then we'll start talking to the players. So congratulations, Caio, with 1,411 points. You have won it by 38 points from Tommy DeWitt in second. So, Tommy, well done, mate. You've got the nod up on Daniel Schaefer. Mike Korolev will wind up in fourth. Ernie Toff in fifth. Of course, just remember, there's 2 drops, no drops up it. Just remember that we still need to calculate the rankings. Rankings don't line up with the season points. So just a reminder of that. So we've still got to see how that plays out in terms of promotion relegation. And it could possibly still be top 10 because after Ernie Toth, we've got Pete Kelleher, Jeff Sanford, Dave Holly, Dave Bulldog in 9th. Seriously, everybody, take a hard look at yourselves in the mirror.
Split 3 for him.
I see you in split 3, Dave.
Like, I'm seriously going to the gym now 7 o'clock every morning for an hour and a half before work and then going again at 6 o'clock after work for another hour and a half. This is just
Baldy's
not on.
getting there at 6:30, John. That's the problem.
Oh, God.
Are you actually going in for a workout or you just...
Anyway, Kevin O'Neill in the top 10. That is another great result. Rosie in 11th. I am absolutely stoked for him as well. The Quantum Racing Charger has done really well.
Wow.
Dougie Wright in 12th, just in front of Anita in 13th. That is a great effort. Robbie Baxter missing the last.
Anita.
Robbie Baxter, I hope the fish was worth it because you've let Bulldog beat you. You're back in 14th. Vaughan Robinson in 15th. Great drive from the Southern Cross racer. And then, of course, Pete Morris from the Fishy Motorsports. That is a great effort from him too to get himself in the top 20. Braden O'Loughlin, 17th. Brad Grant, he missed the last couple of races as well in 18th. Darren Vermey missed last night in 18th. Phil Whiteman, another one of our rookies, in 20th. Jeff Eddy, your wife said you could buy the Harley with all the accessories, is in 21st, representing AJR. Timmy Vermey from 1MLT in 22nd. Darren Walden, 23rd. Anthony Rivet from SLS in 24th. And David Leslie rounds out the 25. Caio, how do you feel about winning that one, mate?
Yeah, it was pretty intense at the end, especially after my 2 weeks off. No mistakes, like the pressure was a bit high, but very good season. I enjoyed racing with everybody. Thank you so much for the organizing, race control.
And
that was great.
Anyone you want to give a shout out to? Any sponsors?
Yeah, definitely Kevin and We Race. It's very good season, very good to practice with Kevin. Really enjoyed, and I think I learned a lot with Michael Stewart and the coaching sessions. Tim Lawson also helped me a lot, like give me some advice how to practice. So that was very helpful to me. And Justin as well, like good to have some battles with him. Definitely put some pressure. Made me train a bit harder. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right on, bro.
And then, of course, the man that is second in the championship and was third in the race, Mr. Tommy DeWitt. How did you find that race and how did you find the season?
Yeah, tough race, John. Not my favourite track and had difficulty in the past, but managed to keep it clean and stay in front of Daniel, which is really the goal for the night. So very happy with the end result. And season, super happy with how it went. Didn't have the raw pace of a lot of guys there, but was pretty consistent, I think, and it's paid off in the end. So really happy with how it's ended up.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, and any words of wisdom for Bulldog now that you're leaving him?
Look, I think the channel will be a bit quieter. That's
Really? You're the quiet one.
No, Baldy's. I think he's going to come up with me anyway with this new top 10 rule. So I don't think I'll be avoiding him.
Yeah, peace and quiet for the rest of us.
That's right. But no, I want to congratulate Caio on the win. He was definitely the best driver of the season. Also Dan for his third in the season. congratulate the other promotions whenever they get worked out. Want to thank my teammates, Billy especially for coming in and spotting for us, and Stoney for the practice sessions. He's helped me a lot since I've started racing, and they're starting to pay off. I think Bruce and Sean in the safety car and race control, they've been great. It's been a good season. I thank you guys in management and John yourself for doing the broadcast, mate. They've been awesome. And our WKMP sponsors, Wodonga Carts and Parts, Crop Commotion Carts, Stone Street Plumbing, Pool Guys, LGC Images, and Dave 37 Racing. Also, Pecky's Performance as well. So, thank you, everyone.
Oh, what a bummer! I thought you were going to throw any under the bus. With the sponsors.
Well, like I was the first time.
Exactly. So the man who ended up finishing third in the championship, we'll come back to you in a second in a minute, Ernie. The man who finished third in the championship, of course, was Daniel Schaefer from Omen Racing. Absolute gentleman, absolute hard racer, loves his racing, races boats, races dirt oval stuff. He is absolute driving nut. Of course, he would like to thank the boys at Omen Racing. They've got a few sponsors and Wheeler Cranes and a few other things. I know Daniel would especially like to thank Glenn Wilbo. As I said earlier, Daniel is the driver and a racer. He's not the IT man when it comes to racing in sims, and Wilbo does a lot of hard work for him. And I know that I'd also like to thank West Cranes. So definitely, if you'd like to thank the league as well. On that note, not a good night for Daniel, but definitely will be going up, I would say, looking at where he's finished. And definitely, I think we'll do well up in the higher splits racing with the boys he's been racing around this season. And if we go back now to this race in particular, of course, Ernie finished fifth in the championship behind Mike Coraliff in fourth. Ernie in second. How did you find this race, mate?
A race of patience, especially coming out of that big sweeper and up the back straight, and so many spots there where you're feathering. So the patience is the part, and congratulations firstly to Caio on a sensational season and a sensational race. If it wasn't for the safety cars, he would have been in the next suburb compared to us. I taped Tommy's thank you for all the sponsors, and I'll just put that on replay because being the new boy.
I haven't even told you where the list is.
I'm trying to look at the car and see if I can write down names and bits and pieces. I'll just go with WKNP, and if I am blessed enough to get to the promotion into Split 3, there's my other fellow teammate from Corkscrew Racing that's joined. That's David Duddle, and be great to join him if I can. And if there's 4 or 5 of us, then we can certainly push the sponsor's name on the screen a little bit harder.
Absolutely. And of course, congratulations to Tommy and Ernie for both getting away from Bulldog.
He just hung back and thought he'd leave it to us then, did he?
Well, he had a rear gunner at one point, so.
Look, great drive, Caio, from behalf of the league, mate. Well done. Very deserving. Looking forward to having a beer with you on Friday. It's been a great season. You have stepped up this season and run with the promise you showed at the end of last season. You've shown it this season. We've put you in situations where you've had to fight for it, and you've come out the other side as the victor. So well done with that. Well done, Tommy. As I said, mate, it's just like a clutch putt.
Thanks, mate.
And Daniel, well done as well. Mike Coraliff, tough last 2 rounds, buddy, but no, you are an absolute gentleman driver. There is no doubt about it. Love doing race control and all the other things that I do online in the sim with you, mate. You are an absolute gentleman of sim racing and have been for a very, 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 very long time. You and Blackie, mate, are basically legends of iRacing and leagues like Vets. In fact, I think any league in Australia would not exist if it wasn't for all the work and effort that you've done through OSR over the years. I'm sure if we did a poll tomorrow in Discord with all the Vets drivers asking how many of them did OSR dev, I think you'd be blown away by the fact that 75% of the drivers in our field have probably done it.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that in itself says a hell of a lot for where sim racing is, particularly with the V8s in Australia. That's a huge compliment to you guys. Pete Kelleher, I hope it might shuffle out when we do the rankings, mate. You've come back to split 4 from split 3 with purpose. You've shown that you've got the class to do it. Still got to find the luck. Sando, mate, you are probably one of the most unluckiest blokes I know.
Yeah.
It's going to come, mate. It's going to come. The pace is there. The patience is there. You just need that little bit of luck around the corner, and a little bit more pace, and that luck will probably come a little bit easier. Next season, not sure who's coming back to join us in split 4, if there is a split 4. Of course, that's the next thing I've got to talk about. Make sure you get your entries in. If you haven't done your entry, get it in. Jump on Discord now. Don't worry about the payment side of it. Just get your name on the sheet. That is the first thing. Go in. It's in announcements up top. It's in season 24 announcements. I dropped it in general today. You can find the link. You can find the link to the form. Get it in. That is the most important thing. So we do have 4 splits, but if we look at the names below the bottom of the 5 at the moment, Kelleher, Sanford, Holly, Baldock, O'Neill, Rose is showing improvement. Right. Rob Baxter has been knocking on the door, missing 2 rounds, and missing this round in particular has really hurt. There are guys there. Brad Grant's another one. He's shown a bit of flair this season. He's got the goods if he puts it on the table. So not to mention who's going to come back and try and attack us, but we've got a really good front row going forward as well. What's left after these boys go up. So I'm really looking forward to season 25. As I said before, I think I listed the tracks that we have. We have some cracking tracks that we're going to be a cracking season. We've had a cracking broadcast this season. We are coming back with the Chook raffle next year. I think that one really sticks. I really like it.
Yeah.
And chat and the person who's doing my intros for the broadcasts, I think they're really liking the Chook raffle too. Some of the stuff they're coming up with. Who would have thought about the mafia putting a chook head in your bed? Yeah, so liking those sorts of things. I want to say a great thank you to Mark Dial. We're a long, long way from round 1, race 1 in the dark at Coda. The league has come ahead in leaps and bounds, mate. So but without you coming up with the concept, there would be no Vets. I want to say a huge thank you as well to my New Zealand buddy, Mr. Ross Watson, for being up at an ungodly hour just to spend some time with us on a Friday night.
1:30 in the morning over here. Anytime, boys.
Yeah. And I want to say a huge thank you, Ashley Hall, for dropping in and having a chat with us tonight. Great to get his aspect on his race. Great to have Caio come in. I absolutely love a good Portuguese accent. Reminds me of Senna every time he talks. And of course, having Ernie and Tommy drop in as well. I think I got enough of them last night, but it's always nice to have them again in Discord having a chat. And definitely looking forward to next season. On that note, it's the long break. I have talked up my trip to Brizzy and my little holiday I'm having. So make sure if you are in Brizzy, if you haven't, let me know you're interested and I'll get you into the chat that's going for that. Melbourne guys, pencil the 19th of September. I am it's in pencil at the moment in my diary. I'm hoping it will come off. I do have something on the Thursday night in Melbourne that I'm thinking of going to, and I will stay an extra night, catch up for a beer with everybody before I get on my $10 train home. Yeah, so pencil that one in as well. And I'll say it again, this league is built on comradeship, on mateship, and I know it's easy to talk to people through a headset. It's easy to talk to people behind a screen, but it is absolutely fantastic when we get together as a group, when catch up with each other, have a beer, put faces to names, and then it is absolutely, of course, I drink Heineken. I'm like Ricardo. It's great to put faces to names, and it just makes the league more personal, and builds that comradeship. And the bloke you have a good chat to, you think's a good bloke, becomes a good mate. And I've made some good mates in this league, and I know this league has done. If I go back through my life story over the last 5 years, this league's pretty much been a major backbone for me being sane. So, and I know being able to sit and talk to blokes about life stories, and which I'm fascinated. Everyone's got a story. Like, we're all over 40, so it's not like we're young kids with nothing. We've all got a story behind our lives and what we've done, and it's great to be able to share them amongst each other and learn from each other and support each other. So on that note, I want to also thank everybody out in the chat. I want to thank my fellow management lads. I want to thank all those in RC. I want to thank all those in the committee. And I'm going to wrap this up because I'm starting to sound even worse than Jerry Springer. And I just want to say a huge thank you, and we will see everybody again, not next week, but next season. Thanks for watching.
Thank you to you, John. Big part of this league because of you.
Not at all.
Thanks, John. Well said, mate.
Using the RaceKraft PT1 custom-built full chassis racing simulator. The design project, codenamed the Cage, an 80/40 extrusion chassis sitting on top of a Sigma Integrale DK2 Plus 4-point full motion actuator system. No compromises in the cockpit of the PT1 simulator. To maximize the experience, we start with the 49-inch ultra-wide monitor for the greatest field of view in a small footprint of the simulator, down to the SimuCube wheelbase that's tucked up and behind the monitors with SimCore extensions to get things out of the driving area. Everything is connected to a Cube Controls GTX steering wheel with the built-in dash and all the extra button functions available at your fingertips. Driving through the Raceworks S1 pedals, the potentiometer throttle and the 2 hydraulic pedals for brake and clutch ensures you maximize the feel underfoot, and seating yourself into an OMP HTER bucket racing seat with OMP belts connected to a G-belt tensioner to provide that extra feeling and the heightened experience while you're driving. Additional interfaces and accessories in the PT1, we have twin butt kickers, one on either side of the OMP seat, as well as a Jinx sequential shifter, the SimPush Race Logic timer to the left-hand side, a RaceKraft built-in WinSim kit with Philips Hue lighting and a built-in soundbar, plus the OMP side net to finish off the experience in the PT1. The RaceKraft PT1, build number 1, the ultimate in sim racing experience, combining the best products in the market with the passionate, no compromise approach that goes beyond racing simulation.